Wake up! This is no way to present yourself in public. It's got no savoir-faire. Oh, hi. It's Rhonda Shear, USA. Up all night. Happy New Year! That's the good news. The bad news is that I started just a little early. But still, I managed to pull it off. Well, while I do everything to convince you that I have my finger on the pulse, we're going to ring in the new year with a Porky's trilogy. First, we have Porky's, a story about a bunch of kids who go running around looking for love in all the wrong places. And if there's any wronger place, I don't know where it is. And because it always tastes better coming up than going down, it's the sequel, Porky's 2. And then if that's not enough, there's Porky's 3. But first, it's Kim Cattrall, Alex Karras, and a few other people who consider this a career highlight. In Porky's, on this New Year's Eve edition of USA, Up All Night. You and Tic Tacs have to meet soon. Old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Oh, hi, it's Rhonda Shear, USA, Up All Night. In a back room, incoherent, but every bit a lady. Well, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. We've just started watching Porky's, and you know what I like about a bunch of sleazy kids who are running around gawking at innocent women? Nothing! I'm sure they'll be back as soon as they buy more film. Well, more of the New Year's Eve edition of Up All Night with more of Porky's right after this. I think they should get a better camera. Polaroids are just so flat. Oh, hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, and without overstating the obvious, I've just mistimed my New Year's Eve celebration. What can I say? It's New York, it's New Year's Eve. It's incredible what a half bottle of Dubonnet can do to you. It goes right to the spine. Anyway, we're watching Porky's, and we're going to watch the sex drive move into overdrive as the boys meet Susan Clark, and they've all come to the conclusion that she must not have read her contract either. Porky's on USA, Up All Night. Oh, and Happy New Year. I do have nerve endings in my lips. I can feel them. Ouch! Shear, and here I am somewhere in New York getting a jump on my favorite holiday, New Year's Eve. I love New Year's Eve. It's a time of joy, a time of renewal, but mostly it's a time for praying that the next day when you wake up that you're somewhere in the English-speaking world. Anyway, let's get back to Porky's on this New Year's Eve edition of Up All Night. Rhonda. Rhonda, some New Year's Eve, if Dick Clark could see you, he'd be spitting in his facelift. Oh, hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, your host for this New Year's Eve edition of USA Up All Night. You can see I got off to an early start on my celebrating. Gee, I wonder if I enjoyed it. Well, as we return to Porky's, which we're in the middle of right now, the plot thickens as the boys take their revenge on Porky. They also take their time. Hey, they're from the South. As we return to Porky's on USA Up All Night. Gee, Rhonda, I don't know. Even dry cleaning can't work miracles. Just have to chalk it up to experience and those 6 Kahluas. Oh, hi, I'm Rhonda Shear. And as I continue to be the life of the party, let's get back to the fun and adventures of four guys who are trying hard to lose the fifth. And for good reason. He's in Porky on USA Up All Night. Gee, I look like such a little angel when I sleep. Hi, it's Rhonda Shear. Happy New Year! It's New Year's Eve! It's New York! Whee! Okay, face it, that's the most you're getting out of this blonde. At least till Groundhog's Day. But coming up soon is Kim Cattrall as she gets hot for the smell of boys' locker rooms. I rest my case. Porky's on USA Up All Night. Rhonda Shear, and under normal circumstances, I'd be really worried about myself. But it's New Year's Eve, and I'm not wobbling around in a Mexican wedding chapel, so how bad can things be? Let's get back to Miss Ballbricker, Rick Balls, anyway, and watch her continual search for the tongue bandit on Porky's on USA Up All Night. Rhonda Shear, just having the best New Year's Eve of my life. And when I'm not drooling for joy, I'm watching Porky's, the story of how far people will go to get a look at skank babes in a bar. How far will they go? You'd be amazed as we get back to Porky's on USA Up All Night. And now the conclusion of Porky's on this New Year's Eve edition of USA Up All Night. Well, that was the end of Porky's. And coming up is the movie where if once was good, then twice will give the same actors more work. The sequel, Porky's 2, starring the guy who played Pee-wee in the first one, playing him again. The guy who played Meat in the first one, playing him again. The guy who played this guy in the first one, playing him again. And of course, Miss Ballbricker. As the new year moves on, and I move a quarter inch to my left to avoid bed sores on this New Year's edition of USA Up All Night. I think I like this view. I'll stay a while. Rhonda Shear, hosting the New Year's Eve edition of USA Up All Night. And despite outward appearances, I'm just relaxing a little bit before the real party begins. So while I pace myself like the little thoroughbred that I am, let's return to Porky's 2. Oh, hi there. It's Rhonda Shear. Oh, yeah, and the blonde paperweight down there is me, hosting this New Year's Eve edition of USA Up All Night. And as we return, me and the secret only he could keep.
Me, an actor? No way.
Yeah, him and the rest of the civilized world. As we return to Porky's 2 on USA Up All Night. I'm Rhonda, still hosting the New Year's Eve edition of USA Up All Night. And coming up next, Miss Ballbricker gets to play the part of a woman. I love when actors play against type. Porky's 2, yeah. And you have to watch your liquor. You're just not the heavyweight you once were. Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, and I'm spending New Year's in. Well, in several states of unconsciousness. What can I say? I started New Year's Eve just a wee bit early. Anyway, we're heading back to Porky's 2, where Tommy wants to make sure that Miss Ballbreaker gets hers. Well, she's already had his, so why not? Porky's 2 on the New Year's Eve edition of USA Up All Night. Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, designated speed bump. And while I continue to assume the position and assume that no one is stupid enough to bring me near an open flame, we're going to continue to watch Porky's 2 on this New Year's edition of USA Up All Night. And usually I would be a little embarrassed over this particular situation, but I know that none of you guys are going to remember this in the morning either. Go to the movie. And now the conclusion of Porky's 2 on the New Year's Eve edition of USA Up All Night. Well, that was the end of Porky's 2, but not the end of tonight's wild night of New Year's Eve embalming, because now Rhonda's going to bring you Porky's Revenge, where those same people that you've grown to love get employed for the third time, except now they're a lot older and a lot less convincing. Well, as we samba into the new year with style and spittle, and we begin Porky's Revenge on USA Up All Night. Gosh, it hurts when I say that. Well, that was the end of Porky's Revenge, but not the end of this New Year's Eve special, because coming up we have The Curious Female. And if you tune into Rhonda on Friday night, I will have Cave Girl and Free Ride. And if you come back on Saturday night, Barry Sobel will be filling in for Gilbert Gottfried with Hots and Summer School Teachers. So until then, this is Rhonda saying Happy New Year, and I hope that all of you keep all of your New Year's resolutions. Rhonda is that I'm going to be giving up those, tight little lycra dresses. I'm going to be attending